Half a day. In 2017, we celebrate the 75th birthday of the Navy Seabees. Guam would not be the military hub that it is today without the work of the Seabees. So I'd like to take a minute to tell you about a couple of their major contributions to the island: Marine Corps Drive and glass breakwater. At the end of World War II, one of the first priorities of the U.S. military on Guam was to develop a road network. It was a job different from and more difficult than any previously attempted in the Pacific. The terrain presented difficulties because of the outcroppings of rock and shoreline, and the roads were to be permanent. The first major job undertaken was the construction of a superhighway between Sumai and Hagatnya. 3 weeks after U.S. Marines landed at Asan and Agate, construction began. Constant two-way traffic slowed progress, and the Seabees had to take precautions against Japanese snipers. A high expenditure of coral was necessary where the road was built across swamps. These sections took between 10 and 18 feet of fill. After 60 days, a 12-mile, 4-lane highway had been constructed, with 9 bridges built to standard mainland highway loading. Originally, it was named Marine Drive, after the liberators. 2 months after Marine Drive construction started, Seabees began reinforcing outer Apra Harbor to protect anchored or docked ships. Limestone, quarried on Cabras Island, was used to construct the 3,260-foot-long and 32-foot-wide glass breakwater. The entire protective arm, which was built along the north of Apra Harbor from the main island through Cabras Island to the outer tip of glass breakwater, measured 17,000 lineal feet. Most people on Guam spend at least part of their day on what we now know as Marine Corps Drive. And if you like diving, you have glass breakwater to thank for the relative protection of Apra Harbor. It is the can-do spirit of the Seabees, both then and now, that makes them the world's best combat engineers. And The Fighting Seabees is my favorite John Wayne movie. Happy birthday and hoo-yah, Seabees!